I could just pull this lever. Let's talk to the Crusader for half a moment. Tenebris still has some fight in it. We'll make those demons rude the day they came here. Thanks, NPC. Is that person laying around? Oops. Oh, there's Wolf Job. Alright, let's talk to... Well, we'll talk to him for a moment. This character looks alright. Let's stand next to the fish. Wolf Jib gives you a friendly wave. Hey, Chief, want to talk? Want to know more about you. How much is more? Are your family tieflings too? My family. It's an interesting story, actually, but I don't tell it to just anyone. My father and mother had a bakery. Their life was great, but the gods never blessed them with any children. One day, my mother went to the river and washed some clothes and saw a basket floating downstream. Inside, the basket was a baby, adorable and chubby and fast asleep. It was yours truly. In my hand was a note spritzed with an expensive perfume that said, "Take care of my little angel." My mother brought me home, and she and my father realized right away that I was heaven sent. They raised me as their own, and when I turned 15, my mother showed me my baby blanket. It was embroidered with the coat of arms of an unknown kingdom, all in gold thread. Ever since then, I've been looking for my real parents. It's not easy. Travel and takes money. So if you have a few gold coins, I'll pay you back as soon as I find my real family. I'll give you my word. You know what? I'll give him 10 coins. Wolf Job whistles and jingles the coins in his palm. Thanks a lot, Chief. May a Midday or Mememe, whoever you worship, save you. Otherwise, you'll be done for. You believe anything you hear. If I was really a prince, I wouldn't be sitting around here. I can tell you that much. I'd have already gone to take what's rightfully mine. And then I'd have come back with an army, so I could just watch the guards and merchants who pushed me around my life bow and scrape before me. But that's not going to happen. Want to hear the real story? The real story is boring. My family's human. Both my mother and my father. They used to live in a village nearby. I forgot the name. When my ma had me, my old man got so mad he almost killed her. Pinned her to the wall and started asking questions. Why is the son had horns and a tail? Well, my ma told him that her mother, my grandma, used to fool around with a demon. When he heard about this, Daddy Dearest got drunk, trashed the house, and took off. I think he was still looking for milk and cigarettes. I don't remember any of this, of course. My grandma told me when I was about 3 years old, when my mother brought me to Tenebris and left me with my grandma. She said to her, "You and your demon have ruined my life, and now you handle him." Then she left. She looked for milk and cigarettes, too. I haven't seen her or my dad since. She did leave a blanket, though. That part was true. But my grandma buried it since it was infested with lice. It wasn't even good enough to use as a rack. Didn't think after all that my grandmother saw the light. Felt rightly ashamed and kissed my horns. I wish. Wolf Job grins nastily, his yellow eyes flashing. People used to give their trouble for fooling around with a demon. But she wasn't welcome anymore, so she got angry. Normal kids got bedtime stories, see. But the only tales I got were how my dad was worthless and my ma was a slut. And now it's devil spawn, or demon spawn, that no one cared about. She only kept me so I can help around the house and steal things she needed. That's the truth. Aw, it's a nice warm story. Tell me this real story of your family. Yeah, alright. Well, how did you become a tiefling? Wolf Job grins happily. I was already a tiefling, and my life made me a thief. I've been in this business since I was a kid. My grandma used to say, "If you don't work, you don't eat," and she gave me an apprentice to gave me as an apprentice to Gear, a tiefling neighbor of ours. He was a cunning old geezer, and he knew how to take a purse off somebody's belt, how to cut open bags undetected, even do some magic. I used to climb around the basement windows and open doors from the inside while I was still small enough. When I grew and stopped fitting through windows, I decided I was done with my education. I repaid my grandma for everything she's done for me, which was absolutely nothing. Why would I feed her if she wasn't bringing me any money? If you don't work, you don't eat. So I took off. I got bored of my teacher too. But when I as much as hinted as leaving, he said I owed him for my education. So I just nodded, and then I joined the Owlbears, the gang that ran our district, and told them that Yeager, yeah, it's probably Yeager, was working their territory. I don't know what happened to him, but I stayed with the Owlbears, and then their leader started giving me the cold shoulder. I did steal from him, but never that much. So I had to rat them out to the guards. Then I joined the Golden Hands. That was a good time. Rich pickings. I would have stayed with the Golden Hands, but the Northmen promised me a bigger cut if I told them where the Golden Hands kept their loot. I'm no fool, of course, so I told them. Only after I had one option. I joined the Northmen, and then the family came. At first, no one took them seriously, calling them Thieflings and all that. But I felt it right away. They had power behind them, and they had more money. And I'm always on the winner's side, Chief. That's why I joined the Thieflings. And right on time, some thugs from the capital made the Northmen leave. The ones who survived are in the family now, too. Jeez, I got two people that are like opportunists in the party. That's always fun. Tell me about the Thieflings. Alright, I won't tell you everything, mind. But I could tell you a little. The Thieflings are Mendevian thieves. The gang started in Mendev's capital by someone or another, and soon after, they spread all over Galarian. They're also called the family. You know why? Because us Tieflings are easy to spot. Wherever we go, guards always hassling, asking, "Are you lost or something, Hornhead?" We usually say we're visiting family, and when they say, "Oh yeah, who?" and give them the name of some local Thiefling who confirms everything, even if he's never seen you before in his life. That's why we're all brothers and sisters. There are rules. Who does what? Who gets what cut? I won't say it's a lot, but it's worth but they make it worth your while. They'll even heal you if you take an arrow. But the biggest no-nos is this: you don't steal from the family. If you don't contribute to the shared pot, you'll get the cold shoulder. You won't even be treated like family no more. And then everyone will hear that you went to visit some relatives who have a farm somewhere. My best guess, the farm is in some underground well beneath Kennebress, where they breed grave worms. Heh, if Sister Charisme, our boss, looked the other way more often, I'd really be able to spread my wings. Stealing from someone to call you sister, that's low. Nobody should live under the constant threat of punishment. You can kill blah blah blah. I'll talk about something else. I don't really care. What do you think of Kennebress? It used to be such a joke. Then the Crusaders and refugees came here, and things started looking up. Although it depends on who you ask, I suppose. Which is better steer clear of here, because Emede's followers are ferocious. Especially Halrun Shapik, the local inquisitor. He's a tough old goat. I didn't see it myself, but a servant girl at the tavern told me that her second cousin's son from a third wife is a paladin. And he said that Halrun, God, that's a mouthful, takes an unsheathed sword with him, even to the privy. And when he sleeps, he puts it on the pillow next to him. When he's on his cups, he strokes his blade and whispers sweetly to it. "You are my one true friend. You're the only one I can rely on. My precious." Erebeth's giving us a hard time too. You as much as look at some nice looking bauble before you can start thinking of taking it. Before your fingers even twitch, she's coming for you with her nostrils flaring and fangs glinting. Scary woman. But she's better than our sister Chrismay, our boss here in Kennebrus. By our, I mean the Thieflings boss. If you get caught by Airbeth, she's all out in the open. You go to prison or you end up as worm food. But if you step on Christmas toes, poof, you're gone. Just like that. No one even ever sees you again. All you hear is, he went to the family farm. Even though he's never had a family or a farm. You have demon blood in you. Do you feel... Oh, that's just wrong, but... Alright, let's do it. Wolf Job's tail whips back and forth, nervously, raising clouds of dust. Hey, Inquisitor, what's it to you? If I've wronged you somehow, just come out and say it. Don't ask me trick questions. I know how it happens. I used to know a fella. He was married to the sister of a guard. Some shady types got him drunk one night and started asking him suspicious questions about the gods, about the queen. And then he wakes up hungover with a headache. Someone's mumbling something. It smells like smoke, and his feet are kind of hot. He looks down, and there's a fire under him, and the prelude is reading out his sentence. Shadow looks strange. What kind of magic is that? Oh, that's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, roll up, roll up. No dark... Oh shit, everyone's running. No dark magic, no fraud. A trick without any deception. Wolf Job snaps his finger and a blue flame erupts him, engulfs him. The shadow that was previously lying calmly at his feet grows, floating in the air behind him. It is the shadow of a huge horned demon and claws. Ta-da! Let me take a drink real quick. That was cool. Doesn't do anything. It just looks scary. I remember when I was little, an old beggar showed me and my friends how to make shadow puppets. Put your fingers together in front of the light, and it makes the shadow of a deer or dog or dove on the wall. I tried so hard I wanted to make the best shadow, and I did. It just happened. He chuckles sadly. Funnily enough, that's the last time I had any real friends. He tried to stone me later, screaming at me, calling me a demon. So I summoned the demon at him. A tiefling will always be a demon to those wimps. Even the lowest ranking drunken gnome thinks he's better than me. Just because he hasn't had horns and a tail. The poorest beggar and the filthiest gutter thinks he's better than me. Most people will never show their shadow again after that first time. But I don't care. If stones start flying, I'll just run. I'm used to it by now. It looks formidable. I like it. You know what? Yeah. Wolf Job chuckles, pleased. What about the blue fire? That's my favorite part. It doesn't even burn at all. If I had a coin for every time I've caught a beating for my little show here, I'd already be proposing to Galfrey. But still, I don't want to give up something so beautiful. You know what? Tell me about Shadow again. The dog leaves. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yep. Alright. We'll talk later. That was cool. Alright, what kind of gear does he have? He's got little magical bracers of armor too. Yeah. Yeah. You can keep those. Oh, you can't wear... Look at you being fancy. Oop, let me not click on everything. Masterwork daggers. Okay, so you got good AC. You're... I don't know, I don't feel like you should be in the front line. Let's see what your abilities are. So he's got sneak attack. Oh, they changed how sneak attack works for the what was it? Eldritch Scoundrel. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. Oh, I don't know what the difference is between this and normal rogue. He gets little spells. Yep, and he casts spells with them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see, and he gets finesse training with his daggers. Right. I don't know what the differences are. He just gets spells? Huh. Okay, so I can give him attack spells. Give him a reach weapon of some sort. He has two-weapon fighting, I'm guessing. Should actually show up here. Weapon fighting, double slice. Yeah. Okay, so I'll have to work on training him to get range stuff. What's his... Oh, that is his first feat. Okay, fair enough. And after about an hour, we finally go outside. God, that was a lot of exposition. Enjoyable, though. I like it. Oh, we have dropped 0 frames, folks. Seeing 0. That's extremely rare. Alright, so Canterbury's Crusader and Eagle Watch Crusaders. Interesting. What's this? This place has been sanctified. It can protect the area around it from the corruption of the abyss. Just give Wolfie Grease job done. Yeah. Actually, thanks for that reminder. He does have spells. Reduce person. Yeah. Burning hands. And you don't need... Yeah. Let's give you different spells. Snowball? Sure. Color spray, that... Honestly, color spray, for my players that are watching, isn't, if you ever decide to do arcane stuff, is an amazing spell if you can manage to cast it quickly. It's so good. Early game, it's also amazing. Provided somebody manages to fail their saves. Feels bad, man, when they pass. Anyways, what I can do is get him to just cast spells for the beginning while. Multiple ways to go to basements. Oh, that person just appeared. Hello, Jesus. Magic missile. Commander, look what we got here. Are you too mad? Whatever possessed you to steal the gem golem from the Tower of Ezrod? Didn't steal nothing, Commander. We just looted saw some looters. Okay, I can't even read it that fast. Huh. So... Oh, that just follows him? Well, that's convenient. Good thing it just kind of stands on the side. Did it just kind of... Oh, there it is. I was like, did it just kind of fuck off right through the wall? Oh, I could read it here now if I wanted. Let's see. Oh, Airbeth came outside just so she could shout at them. The shiny fella belongs to the treasury. Inlay alone's worth more than a castle. Oh, I really don't like the idea of leaving this thing unattended. Jorn, see to it that no one lays so much as a finger on the golem or plucks out a single gem. The same goes for you two. Your new mission is to guard this shiny fella, as you called it. Just, let's look at Jorn real quick. He's got some dark armor going on here. Grizzled dwarf turns his blade in his callous hands, carefully inspecting the edge. When he sees you approaching, he sets the blade aside and greets you with a nod. Hey, a new face in the film city. You picked a good time to come to Canterbury. As you can see, we're in sore need of warriors. Show me your wares, because I love having no ability to like carry stuff. Sell that bow. Actually, yeah, and I've already went through the selling stuff, so let's see what they got. The Smasher. Every time it confirms critical hit or suffer -2. See, I actually would love to add more of this kind of items to my games. I think I should. Just random stuff that just does better things. I think I did. I don't remember. Been a few months. Once per round. I'm gonna have to remember to do stuff like this for my Fallout campaign, to be honest. Because, they have plenty of that kind of stuff in Fallout, right? Once around when this dagger hits a enemy, does ability damage. Damn. So it's like, yeah, it is attrition. When it hits a target, or be knocked back for 15 feet and slowed down for a round. That's rough. That's multiple possible hits too. May go around when it misses attack. Cute. Alcata. I've always been wanting to make a character that uses these stupid things. It's a unique weapon. It has a 1920 crit times 3 critical multiplier. Almost no weapon does that. Yep. What? Sure. Plus 1 sonic damage. That's a lot of money for that. Ooh, I like that. Whenever it crits, which it's not very frequent, but it's often enough. Wrong voice. She used to sound like the Knight Commander from the Masks. Yeah. Plus 1 light hammer does damage, blah blah blah. Critical hit does... Oh, there's a long list of weapons. Okay. Ooh. Masterwork darts. Do I... oh, this person might have Masterwork throwing axe. Which should be similar to hand axe, all things considered. And Nikugure is still around and here to stay. That's another thing I considered, having a character that uses pickaxes as a weapon. Never thought about using star knives. Well, at least most of these are buyable. Yep, yep. Oh, there's the throwing axe. Yep, there's the Falcata again. Staff sling's a weird one. What even has a... oh, my... yeah, so staff sling has a ×3 crit. I wouldn't have expected that. And in the middle of it all, a random special weapon. And whenever you deal a hit while mounted, it deals additional D4 piercing. That's not bad. Let's see the armor. Deceiving facade. Whenever they're, let's see, whenever it receives a critical hit, they're affected by a mirror image spell. Living ram. Wait, charge is a combat maneuver? I thought it was just an attack action. Or just a action of sorts. Huh. Shows what I know. Damage reduction 3/melee. Interesting. I wonder if these work with throwing axes. Alright. First upgrade. Get ourselves a throwing axe. Bam. Good stuff. Alright. Save the game because we just did the thing of searching. What the hell? Prestige painter golem? Yeah, the magnificent and glittering golem, encrusted with gems and covered in intricate flowering embossing, triumphantly exclaims, "Happy to be of service! May Shellian brighten and vivify your day." What are you? I'm Prestidigitator Golem. Many a millennia ago, I was built by Aslani's clerics of Shellian, the goddess of beauty, to make the world a better place in my In my joyful service, I have visited many lands, and for the past few centuries, I've resided at the Temple of Sunrise Chrysanthemums at Tianxia. But then the good cleric saw fit to offer me as a gift to the Medivians Crusaders so that you can share in the beauty that I can create. Cool. You do anything useful? My creators granted me the ability to place illusions on various items. I can change their color and texture to make them more beautiful and appealing to the eye. Would you like me to cast an illusion over your armor to make it green? Green is a very pleasant color. It would match your eyes. Wait, is my eyes green? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so you're the guy that changes gear. That's cool. I like that. How'd you end up here? I was in a Tower of Estrad museum, and then some not beautiful people came and started smashing everything. Zealous said only for game, not for tabletop. It confused him. Uh-oh. What'd I say? I'm already, like, paragraphs ahead. Mentally. Well, yeah. Oh, we'll get back to that. Asked him to show... Well, when not beautiful people came and started smashing everything, I asked him to show restraint. And then, that's when they decided to steal me. After all, I am beautiful and very valuable. They dragged me down the street, but I didn't want to go with them, so I kept stopping. The least beautiful of my kidnappers threw me over his shoulder. Jeez, really? How? You're huge. Threw me over his shoulder and started to run away with me. Charge being a combat maneuver. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's tabletop. I don't think it is. Yeah, it'll be under combat maneuvers really. It's only a list of them. It might be one. Anyways, tried to run away with me, but I am very heavy, so his back made a not beautiful crunching sounds and started yelling. And then everyone else started yelling, and some of that yellings was directed at me. And then they started hitting me with their not beautiful weapons. And then some good crusaders drove them away and brought me here. And now I've been lumbered with you. Waste of good metal you are. And instead of working, I'm supposed to keep an eye on you so no one's tempted by the walking treasure trove. What can you do to help the war effort? I'm not designed for any type of combat, yet I can bring beauty and harmony to any type of combat. I should cast illusion on my gear. Happy to be of service. Huh. Select an item to change appearance. Cool. All right. Is there anything else I could just... Does it for free, huh? Make it look like breast arm. Well, that's cool. Alright, I'd be messing with this guy all day. Alright. Oh, yeah, look at that. I now look like a bony boy. Alright, alright. I was expecting to be like a minor mission where I'm stealing, like, gems off of him because that was just mentioned. Let's go up here. I can just walk on the rooftops. Yeah, I kind of forgot there's a lot of places that are actually like this, where you have, like, stair systems leading right up to the rooftops. Just so you can have a way of, I don't know, fixing stuff like this. Easier to build a ladder, you know, or build an entire stairway than having ladders. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Once we loot that. Yoink. Yeah, we're good. In fact, I'm going to just destroy uncollected loot and leave. Alright, so... Well, that made that easy. Hey! We didn't crowd our party at all. Camilla. Oh, this is very different than what I was expecting. This is the global map of the city of Kenabris. You can move around, you can hover your mouse. Some locations may not be visible for travel for various reasons. As you explore the map and progress through the game, you'll discover new routes and locations. While traveling between locations, you may be attacked by enemies, and be sure you have enough rest. Don't let them take you by surprise! Alright. We have quests. Yep. So we have... Oh! And it actually tells you there's a time limit. Sort of. Okay. So we want to find Jana Adori, Sila's friend. That might be nice to do. There's also the Stolen Moon. Talk to Sister Chrisme. We're gonna deal with Sila. She's been cool with us. I don't know if she's gonna be she's gonna be in a party, but she's gonna be trading in and out with the other NPCs. So, oh wow, that's just. I see. So there's probably time to do all these different things. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. It's a quest for her. Where is Sila's friend? Wait, this is the fissure that was created? Holy crap, that thing weighs like a bit stronger. How do people expect to win this? Like, that giant bug thing just Moses the city. Anyways. Alright, so we should go for the things that are closer. Weirdly enough, this is the closer thing. There's also the Fallen Horse. Which one do you guys think I should go for? The Thieflings hideout or the Fallen Horse? I'll give you guys a little bit to figure it out. How do I get there? Oh, alright. A lot going on there. And nothing? That's all good. Alright. We'll try the Tieflings layout. Or hideout. It'll take 1 hour. Oh, this is a big city. Holy crap. Oh, I guess we're also going through a chasm. Yeah, less than an hour. Don't be defeatist like Sila. I'll try not to. You failed to sneak past the enemies. Prepare to fight. Aw, Windu, why'd you suck? I'm gonna blame you. Even though it's usually like based on the least stealthy party member.
Can we retreat already?
Alright. We got a Marauder Alchemist. Okay, so this Marauder has probably the biggest balls ever. Yeah. Nice. Even though it was only 4. Alright, Wolf Job. Can you charge? What are your options? Grease. Yeah. Charge to your friends. Wait, that was the fight? Oh, there's a little dragon thing flying around. What? That was the oh, his legs all... Look at that. He just extended. That's what being a gnome's about. Might actually need those alchemist fires. We run into a swarm of creatures. Hit him so hard that he became humanoid-sized. Alright. Let's figure out the marching formation. Okay, so do a bit of this. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Most enemies try to attack your most vulnerable party members, but the characters with the highest AC in the front line, so they can protect the more vulnerable party members. Yeah, fair enough. Save the game. Wonder how that gnome decided that attacking a full party was a good idea. Yeah, let's just leave. Camilla. Every time I see the name Camilla, I just think about, like, MXR. I'd be like, Camilla, that whore. Wizards to the front. Right? Failed to sneak past enemies. God damn it, Windu. Are we gonna have another, you know, extended gnome finding us? Oh. Those aren't gnomes. Who's first? This one? Oh, there's another one over here. Okay. Well.
Cover me, all right?
Spider explodes and attacks. Jaicecian. No poison, huh? Attacks, hits with a +4. That's fair. You know what? +4. It's not bad. Stabby stabby. And that was your round. You can shoot. There you go. Hit for 2 or 7. Goes after Jace. What's his AC? 19. He's not that vulnerable. There we go. Deals with that. And she's gonna go charge over that one. She's not gonna charge over that one. Wait, can she not walk over there and attack? Oh, she can. Step. Boop. Let's just seeing what happened here. So, no save or anything? Guess not. Just walked right past. Let's ignore damage reduction. Or not damage reduction, attacks of opportunity. Was there a withdrawal action? I'd rather just pass my turn if I can't attack. Yeah. Yeah, they just surrounded him. Uh-huh. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what the second attack is for. Alright, this is getting kind of hairy. You got hit for 9. Oh, 2 attacks of opportunity. Wait, seriously? Oh well.
Hear you cry.
Thank you. Huh. You just rolled shit for travel again, right? Huh. Alright, well, let's drink all the, delicious healing potions. Mmm. So good. We can use one. Anything I can loot for spiders? No? Alright. Well, they weren't like an extended gnome or anything. Okay. So... yeah, party formation's not great right now, but we'll figure it out. Camilla, the whore. Kind of sort of... oh, I'm sad if that's actually the story. Alright, let's just continue. We enter this location. Just check the attack of opportunity rules. It's supposed to be when they leave range only, apparently. Also unarmed attacks. Wait, so if you're like a monk? Whoa. That... I feel like that's a huge mistake. Also kind of insane. Huh. Alright, save the game before we do anything else. And we'll just, talk to the Thiefling real quick. Hey, you. I got my eyes on you. I'm sure you do. Alright, so they have names, so one of them's probably going to die as an example. I'm going to guess Doffy. Oh, that is a very tightly knit, like, little fireball group right there. Just ready to get blasted. Hell, one lightning bolt could probably get them all. Alright, let's go talk to the other people. No, so she's the traitor, or he's the traitor. Hey, Wolf Job, how much did they pay you? At last, Brother Wolf Job has revealed his true face. Oh, I am in a bad spot. The basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. A tall woman, who has been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Well, improved unarmed fixes it. Okay, unarmed. Oh, I see. I was thinking, because I know bites cause attacks of opportunity for some reason, even though those are actual weapons. So, yeah. I was honestly surprised that that spider had multiple attacks of op. Alright. Let's see. Well, Brother Wolf Job, you've got my message then. Sorry, I couldn't swing by sooner, dear sister Charisme. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well, no. I was still in shackles, and I was being watched. And then the chief got me out. I came right straight away, and I knew you'd be waiting on me. Enough talking, or else we'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Erebeth showed up almost right away. She knew that she would be there. Someone betrayed us, and I know it was a good idea. I have a good idea of who it was. What do you say to that? Make it quick. Let's see. Do you think Wolf Job knows the name of the traitor? Chris May turns to you. He speaks. I thought Wolf Job only brought you so you can have someone behind if seeing things went south. Yes, he knows the name of the traitor. Every gang that Wolf Job has been part of has very quickly come to an end. Their hideout location is passed on to the guards, or their competitors found out where they could ambush them. Wolf Job is the only one who always comes out smelling of roses. If you think about it, you'll come to the same conclusion as us. Wolf Job, tell us your side of the story. What happened? What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Chris May got the 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there, I mean. Wolf Job jerks his head toward the 5 tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up and says, "We've got a score. Ancestries and wonders. The one nobody's ever been able to get hit, and the place has been guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out a golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk would sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the most important thing is none of us will to be hanging out about the shop ahead of the job. So no casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This place was top secret, or this job was top secret. So that's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right, and by the locks of the and the golems, I picked the lock. I remember it as clear as day. Sister Dalna was on the lookout. Brother Mulroon had the scroll. Doffy, Taffy, and Varnier brought the sacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them the sack. It was very expensive and rolled away from me. I crawled under the table to take after it. Next thing I know, Erebeth was there. Everyone scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me up by the tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth, and to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I just got busted over nothing. So they caught you, you poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Chrismay is pointedly polishing her knife. Where's the moon of the abyss, brother Wolfjob? What is the moon of the abyss? It was an amulet. It was used to sit on a little cushion in the window of the Ancestry of Wonders. Sterling silver, sparkled like a star, fine piece of work. On one side it was a half moon, you know. The crescent, a waning moon. And in the middle of that was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Philemon was so proud of that amulet, he used to say, "I'll never sell it. The jewel of my collection." Wolfjob sighs unhappily. I used to go there to see what kind of treasures there would be in the world. But there's nothing else to look at Kennebrus. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but to say, if you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. Everyone knew that you were always hanging around the wonders and ancestry, ancestries and wonders, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd be all locked up and you'd get off scot-free with the fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug, Wolfjob. I see right through you. Why would Airbeth arrest her own informant? The words right out of my mouth. Doesn't even make any sense. If I were the rat, I would have kissed her on the hand and been gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fella, not an idiot. Why would I go against a family? So the fish in the cellin could have a nice wolf jib-sized dinner? The moon of the abyss is pretty valuable to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You know Erebith's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them. And now you've come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is, no one's returned the amulet to Philemon. Are you giving Erebith a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think she cut up anything I offered her? She can't be bought. She's like 3 heralds of Iomede and all rolled into one. Sela says, he speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who will take bribes. I'm sorry to say, but Erebeth Terabate isn't one of them. Go on, Wolfjob. That's the whole story. Sorry. That's the whole sorry story. There you go. Wolfjob crossed his arms, looking confronted. Some family this turned out to be. It's just the name and the end. Real family, people take each other at their word. They don't just throw around accusations. I didn't take the moon in the abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but ain't that pretty. If it's that important to you, Sister Chrismay, I'll find it. And I'll drag the traitor here by the horns, just so you don't end up at the bottom of the cellin. But you know what you're going to owe me for that? An apology. Right here. Right in front of everyone. You're going to apologize it loud and clear so everyone hears it. You'll say, sorry, Wolfjib. You're a good guy and I was wrong about you. Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, brother Wolfjob, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal, looking into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family's come for you. You'll have no peace, but one day, you'll be tired of running, you'll stop to catch your breath, and that's when we'll get you. Get that? And everyone's a ex-army, sniper. You've got a way to with words, Sister Kirisme. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go to chat with that scary gal, Erebeth. She knows you a little, so we can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. We'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology. Onward the Erebeth, Chief. Let's go clear my good name. Root out the traitor, and be quick about it. Time's running out, and I don't want to get chewed up by demons. How would you deal with demons? Sounds like a bad move. You just, actually, let's go check with the rest of them. Kill the traitor! Pack your bags, brother Wolfjob. We're sending you to the farm. Maybe they're all the traitor. Inspector Jace on the case. I suspect I'm going to fail, and all these people are going to die. Let me just look through your stuff real quick. I hope you don't mind. Just a little bit of, just some things. Don't mind me, just stealing from thieves. Oh god, magical I'm just chilling. Oh, I mean that's expensive. And I didn't mean to take the Kukurai. Tiefling just laying there. Okay. Any items? No? Nothing? There's a gate. Alright. So, we talked to everyone. I'll talk to Charisme, see if she has anything else to say. Charisme drums her fingers nervously on the handle of her blade. Well, are you going to tell me who the traitor is? The name of the moon of the abyss they stole. I don't need anything else. Take a good look at the suspects. The thieves, the Tieflings watch you sullenly. They're a pretty diverse group, but you have no idea if the person you're looking for is amongst them. Alright. Alright, so there's visual traits on these people.
Forwards! No, backwards. Backwards!
Okay, so they all have horns. There's one with green, one with black and green. Okay, so we're probably going to be basing it on their physical attributes, maybe if they're male or female, or if they have a silly name like Doffy. I'm so glad you're showing me Camilla again. Sparkling personality. Okay, so I have to spend an hour running back to here again. Hooray. Alright, so this is where we get 20 attack. No? It's expecting like 20 fights. Alright, so now we're trying to look up, let's see who is the actual thief. Probably Wolfjob. But you know what? I wouldn't mind a little bit of that loot. He's willing to share.
Trail me.
You know, nothing like helping out a thief like him. Alright. Who cares if he sold everyone else out? He surely won't sell me out, right? Jump up here for a moment, see if there's anything special. Colorful stuff. Okay. That was that. Loots! Yep. Yeah, this character is not above stealing. Oh wow, she is almost like... No, never mind. She's not that far from the fire. She's not that bad. Alright, let's go talk to Erebeth. Save the game, because there might be some checks involved. Erebeth rubs her head with red and tired eyes. Any successes? How is the city? It's burning. It's nice and warm. There's a traitor. There's a traitor I'm trying to look out, track down. Who is your informant amongst the Thieflings? Erebeth arches her brows in surprise. Erebeth is threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves. Erebeth sighs. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I didn't see my informant's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, slipped me a note, and disappeared. Erebeth hesitates as she tries to remember. He had a hood with a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the long horns didn't fit under it. They all had horns, some of them had longer ones. A cloak with hood. So long horns, cloak and hood. There should be a guardian golem and ancestries and wonders. They tried the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact. So you can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code word is Hand of Iori. Are you serious? I feel like that's something that somebody would say casually. I hope I don't have to remember that. The shop's owner must have escaped. But there is a chance you'll get lucky with the golem. Damn right. Wow, wow. Anyways. May keep you safe. That would be fun to play a paladin like that. Just can't even pronounce the name of their own god. Alright. So they try everything else but to say the name of the god. So we're just... I hope I have the time to do this fetch quest. Uh-oh. Okay. Never really been a fan of time limits on games. I get where there is one here, but you know. You know. That's my party. I can always change the name, the stuff, I think. Alright, so we go to the Ancestries and Wonders shop. It is a reputable old shop whose name speaks for itself, and inside resembles a private collection of antiquities displayed into showcases on the shelves that are so rare that only the queen herself could possibly afford to pay full price for them. Or fine finger discount. We'll head over there. I am surprised we didn't run into everything. Just a singular gnome that wants to fight us for some reason. Probably wanted to sell us some flowers or some, like, you know, fountain water. Okay. This place was, damaged. Hello?
Please get me out of here.
Sure thing, once we, grab this loot. Hope you don't mind. Bye, see.
Pull me out. Hello?
Alright.
Might be trap.
Thank you to everyone who supported me through the streams and videos. My awesome wife, my awesome moderator, along with my subscribers on Twitch. And a huge thank you to those who simply watch the videos and just lurk during the streams. I also want to thank my Patreon support. Thank you, Zayla Darkwater. If you liked the video, please follow the channel and share the video. Have a good day.